Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back. So this is my final video in my little, I don't know if you want to call it a series, of my very first junk journals that I made when I first got started doing this. So this one I made it was probably like last September-ish, October-ish. It was after we moved my son to Florida because that's where I got the box that I made the front and back covers out of. This is sort of a gothic Halloween type journal, maybe? I don't even know. I loved the box and I had to make something out of it. So I just kind of went with the theme of the donut shop, honestly. So this is a donut shop. I think it started in Seattle, if I'm remembering correctly, but there is one at Universal City Walk in Orlando. And we got a box of donuts and their donuts are so good. Anyway, I fell in love with the box and I knew I had to make something out of it. So that's what I did. So anyway, it's called Voodoo Donut. So that's the front cover. And then the spine, I don't remember how I made this actually, so I'm not even gonna try to guess. I think I used paper underneath the lace, and then here's the back cover. Pretty cool, right? And then I attached this old broken earring on the spine, and then I closed it with more of that lace and had some eyelets, holding that. And so this one's rather large. Anyway, yeah, I haven't opened this in a year. So this will be exciting. All right, so we've got some like Edgar Allan Poe, we've got, some Day of the Dead. Like this is just kind of apothecary. This is kind of just a weird eclectic mix of gothic and, the stuff that I thought would kind of go. I don't even know. A lot of it was like free printables, calico collage, free printables, some Tim Holtz stuff, just various weird things. So this is actually a little booklet of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. I just stapled it together and added this feather. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you've got the crow here, and then the number 13 and some apothecary labels and this owl up here. And in this pocket you've got Poe himself and a bird cage. And then here we have a little, bird feather charm and a definition of, I don't know what the definition was. I think Halloween is in here somewhere maybe. And then I made this little flip, and you've got this really creepy skeleton couple getting married. It's an arsenic label. So I don't really like, scary stuff a whole ton, but it just, I don't know. I kind of got carried away with this as I was making it. So yeah, it ended up being kind of fun. Okay, wait, I know you go in here. All right, there we go. All right. And then this page, I colored this myself. It was just a coloring page that I printed. It was a lot of fun actually. You've got a little goblin guts tag down here, horn dust of the unicorn. Says mermaid hair collected from the Hebride siren, printable. And then at the time, I had just gotten the Tim Holtz paper dolls, and I found them incredibly creepy. At the time, I was like, why did I even buy these? They are so creepy. Like everyone's expression just looks like they're ready to jump out at you, right? But it worked perfectly here. So, you say wicked like it's a bad thing. And then these little girls that are just too creepy, right? And there's a little flip. And I used just scrapbook paper for the pages. And again, it's huge. At this point, I hadn't realized that smaller is better as far as time it takes to decorate. This was probably the last really large journal that I made. So this is a little acetate pocket I made, and this beautiful picture on the front. And then you've got the witch with bat wings on the tag, and I actually lined it with some velvet. that I had. All right, and then you've got this flip over here. I absolutely love this image, and it was just perfect for this. So again, another scary, creepy bride and groom underneath that flip. And I added, did I add those? No, those were on the printable. And then you've got a doily here, and this bat, and another Tim Holtz dude leaning on this card, arsenic, label, skull and crossbones. And then this was actually, yep, I used double-sided tape. This was from a brochure for a haunted cemetery tour. How perfect is that? So yeah, I just put some scrapbook paper on the back, but yeah, thought that was kind of perfect. Brain juice, yum. And then here I used some more of the donut box to make a couple tuck spots. So you've got a skeleton and a top hat there. And then in here is this little large, it's not little, tag, kind of journaling spot. You've got a skull there. And then I don't think this moves, no. And then this was a bag from the donut shop, because even a year ago, guys, I had no shame in asking for extra bags. So I did. I asked for an extra bag. And inside here, I have one of my first little shaker CD envelopes, and I added, just some little things to that. This came from the brochure, the Haunted Cemetery Tours. This was from a Divergent bracelet, the movie Divergent, the book, that I cut apart. This is actually from a band that I don't think exists anymore. They were called We As Human. This was a necklace I had, and it says like humanoid on it or something. Yeah, humanoid 2013. I don't know, it just seemed kind of goth. And then here you go in the back. So that just goes in the pocket, or in the bag here. I really like this journal a lot. I don't even call it a journal, it's more of like a scrapbook, but whatever you want to call it, I like it. So, this was a file folder, and then I just made this large tag type thing here. Got some playing cards, some free printables. This was from a ring, and then more of that black feather. And then trick or treat yourself. Use some of that lace. And that just slides in there. And then here we have the front of the brochure for the donut shop, another piece of the box that I used as a tuck spot. And then, I think these were Calico Collage free printables, I think. Don't hold me to that. In the middle, I have a little cat, rhinestone cat charm. And then here, I don't even know what this is. I got a box of old, it's really nice paper. It's like really thick cardstock, and they're like old ads and old graphics that were reprinted, and I got it at Ollie's, if you know what Ollie's is, and it's this huge box. I don't even know how many images are in this box, but I think it cost me like $10 for all these images. And this one, I don't know, it had skulls on it, and it went, so I used it. I used a little piece of, it's not really a doily, but it's kind of a doily. It's kind of like a parchment paper piece. And then you've got a witch behind there, another little corner tuck made out of the box. And the Dent Schoolhouse is like the most scary haunted house, at least in Cincinnati. It is very popular at Halloween time. It's actually an old schoolhouse. I can't even handle, we drive past the building and I'm like, why would anyone go in there to be scared? It's beyond me. Haunted houses and I, Anyway, I had found a brochure for it and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. That's going in here. So, and then here's the other side of that little parchment paper doily. This was also a picture that was in that box from Ollie's. So, that was perfect, right? I used some black soot distress ink on these these doilies here. I've got the other side of the donut bag, and I just cut this out of the box. So, and put some scrapbook paper on the back and made a little tag. I got some more feathers, more of the box, and then this was some old jewelry. This was actually a ring, believe it or not. It like took up my whole finger. And I just don't wear jewelry like that anymore. This was Tim Holtz packaging, and that just tucks in there. And then you've got more of that Divergent bracelet. Some layering here. And then this page, you know, just some more apothecary type stuff, rat's tails. Made this out of some package, or no, this was out of a brochure and a playing card. And then this was actually a game, a card from a game, Bird of Ill Omen. And then, you know, I just kind of made a flip on that. And then you've got the other side of the doily. This was another thing out of that box from Ollie's. So it was a movie poster for Vertigo, the Alfred Hitchcock movie. So I added that, made a little tag here with some washi and some printables. And then here, I made these little photo corners out of that velvet, that black velvet I had. And on the back cover, we have, you know, some more layering. This is a CD envelope, I think, or just an envelope of some sort. You've got the final bird from that Divergent bracelet. This was another, this is from Georgia's Undead Trail. Zombies and vampires. I guess you can go and like get scared. I don't understand, but it kind of worked in this journal. So I added that in there. And then this is from a piece of jewelry. I don't know if anyone watches the TV show Supernatural on the CW, but it used to be one of my favorite shows, and I had this cheap, you know, knockoff necklace. It's something that's worn in the show. So I'm like, oh, well, that's perfect. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you like that. I'm just excited that I'm finally sharing it, because I mean, it's been sitting on my shelf for a year, and I did take some pictures, I think, and posted them on Junk Journal Junkies, but it's fun to actually share it with you guys. Yeah, so I hope you like that. That's it for my, you know, first Junk Journals series, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'll be back soon. I should be back from my parents' house by now, by the time you're seeing this. So yeah, hopefully I'll be, I wanted to tell you, I am going to participate in the 3 in 30 alphabet challenge that was set out by Tina at Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. I am going to do that, but it might need to wait a little bit. I'm not sure yet. I really need to get some other projects done. But I am planning on doing that, because a lot of people did say in the comments that they would like to see me do that. And I think it's just because you all want to laugh at me when I fail, but that's okay. I am here to entertain you. And also I'm going to try to get some pictures of Oscar, my puppy, onto my videos. So in the beginning or at the end. I don't know how to do that. I'm hoping I can figure it out pretty easily, or I'll ask my son. So you can see my puppy. Yeah, guys, so have a fantastic day. I will be back soon. I'll see you later. Bye.